I would do anything just to get you back again. I would do anything at all. I know I'm not innocent. You deserve a better man. But let me just hold your hand once more.
Good morning, everyone. Mystic 7 here. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, so now, basically, guys, what's going on, guys? Yet again, from my hotel room, my lovely, lovely hotel room. Anyhow, so basically, I know I'm late on the news in Pokemon Go, but I have even more news. So basically, guys, with that said, what's going on, guys? Back again with another video, or should I say, what's going on, trainers? Back again with another video, back again with another video, back again with another video. So you see this gorgeous and handsome face? Might I add, you already know that there's more Pokemon Go info. So today's video, we have a ton of news to go over, which some of you might already know what's going on in Pokemon Go, which I'm sure you do. But in case you still don't, like I always say and like I always do, I always give it to you no matter what, because this is my channel, this is what I do. So, and I want to thank all of you for still rocking with me, all 125 of my subscribers. So guys, with that being said, before I check out, we're not going to jump into this video now, but we're going to jump into this video right now. Let's go.
Oh, I am a believer. Oh, don't know how I'll be if I'm not free to take a lead. Oh, I am a believer. Oh.
Alright, trainers, now, I know it took me a long time to upload, but I mean, I'm finally here. So, basically, we're going to jump into a bunch of news, like I said in the intro. Starting with the Legendary Lunch Hour raids. Basically, it's going to be part 2 of the Legendary Lunch raids, which starts April the 10th. So, you can still catch your Origin Form Giratina. So what that means is, as it was last time, it's going to be from 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. in your local time zone. Origin Form Giratinas will spawn at every gym. Gyms that do not have a raid egg already on it or has an EX raid pass scheduled on it. So that's basically what that means. Like I said, it's just like the last time. So basically here, it says we can likely expect it to function similarly to the last Legendary Lunch Hour, which means that eggs will have a 10-minute countdown timer until hatch and will be active for an hour after that. So after they hatch, you'll have an hour, of course, to catch your Origin Form Giratina. Hopefully you get 100%. And yeah, so basically the announcement states that this is yet another test run. So this is your second test run. Basically, Legendary Lunch Hour isn't guaranteed to stay after this, but Niantic wants to continue testing the concept. So basically, Niantic is basically trying to continue to test this to see if they can continue to keep doing it. And I think this is a good thing. So this way, people can get together and get raids going, because there's not a lot of people that have time to raid because they have to work and do everything else and go to school. So this is an easy way to actually get raids together, and you can get your tier 5 raid bosses. Hopefully they do this for other legendaries, so that's why they're testing this now. So let's get into some new news. Alright, trainers, so I know I'm a little late with this information, but you guys already know about it. So basically it says you'll need a bigger bottle of sunscreen for our Pokemon Go Summer Events 2019. So here it says, trainers, in 2018 we had an incredible year of live events for Pokemon Go, with our return to Chicago for Pokemon Go Fest, as well as 4 Safari Zone events, 12 community days, and tons of fun events for trainers in between. Now this year you can look forward to even more events and more locations. Here it says we kicked off 2019 with South America's first ever Safari Zone event in Porto Alegre, Brazil, and we'll have another Safari Zone in Sentosa, Singapore in just a few weeks. Next, we're excited to reveal that Pokemon Go Fest is coming to 3 cities around the world, June 13th to the 16th, which is not that far away. Well, actually it is, because it's June. But anyway, it's around my birthday, so that's pretty cool. Anyway, Pokemon Go Fest Chicago, July 4th to the 7th, Pokemon Go Fest Dortmund, and in 2019, summer 2019, with Pokemon Go Fest Asia is to be announced when it's going to take place. Now, stay tuned in the upcoming weeks for details on how to secure tickets to this summer's biggest Pokemon Go events. A number of Safari Zone events are coming up in the second half of 2019, so keep your eyes peeled for more. Now, here's where it gets interesting, because it says, if you can't make it in person to any of our summer events, don't worry. Why shouldn't we worry? This is why. It says there will be plenty of ways to participate in Pokemon Go Fest, no matter where you are around the world. Stay tuned for more information on this soon. So technically, they might make this a worldwide event with the Pokemon Go Fest, so be ready for that. So that's why we need a bigger bottle of sunscreen. So I'm already ready for that. It'll be around my birthday, and I'm going all in. Now here it says, finally, for those interested in the upcoming Worldwide Community Day events, mark your calendars for the following dates: May 19th, June 8th, July 21st, and August the 3rd. So those are the next community days. Some people are saying we're gonna get shiny routes. Some people said we're gonna get shiny whatever, but hey, at least we already know the dates to get ready for, because now they let us know months in advance. So I think that's pretty cool. So the next one is May 19th. Obviously this Saturday it's Bagon Community Day, which features shiny Bagon, which is something we've all been waiting for. And yeah, so with that being said, it says we can't wait to see you at one of the many Pokemon Go events of 2019 and beyond, the Pokemon Go team. So I want to show you something really quickly though. Now we're gonna basically check all the Pokemon that's in this picture. So I'm sure all of you probably already know, but any case you didn't. So obviously we have the woolly mammoth, of which is now Mamoswine. Far in the back, it's Piloswine. Swinub, so obviously that's going to be at Go Fest, and these are spawns that we're probably going to be seeing that's widespread if Niantic is planning on doing that, if you can't partake in the event by actually going to these events. Anyhow, you see unknown, exclamation point. Now the exclamation point unknown really doesn't matter to me because I have my Pokedex unknown, so that's pretty cool. And then you got Hippopotas, which will be released. If it's going to be released only in those areas at Go Fest, then it'll also at some time be released for us worldwide after the Go Fest. But knowing Niantic, being that they said don't worry if you can't make it, we'll probably get it at the same time as Go Fest in these areas. So it'll probably just be like a widespread thing. So that's pretty cool. Don't forget, Hippopotas evolves into Hippowdon if you hadn't known. I'll put that up there on the screen also if you don't know what the evolved form looks like. Next we have Turtwig, which is nothing new. So Horsey is going to spawn, Turtwig is going to spawn, and this is what a lot of people are saying, we're probably going to get shiny routes because, well, everybody wanted the two main shinies, shiny Bagon, which we're getting, like I said, this weekend, and then you're going to, everybody said we might be getting shiny routes on the next community day, which is May 18th. And then Haunter, we already have shiny Gengar, shiny Ghastly, and obviously shiny Haunter is already in the game once you evolve your shiny Ghastly. So that's nothing new, unless we get shiny Horsey, but you never know. With these community days, we might end up getting shiny Horsey, shiny Seadra, and shiny Kingdra. Obviously, you need your Dragon Scales in order to evolve them. So that'll be another new shiny that we'll be getting. We already have, we might be actually getting shiny Turtwig for the community day. You never know. Because remember, they said 4 different community days. So we might be getting shiny Hippopotas, shiny Turtwig, shiny Routes, and shiny Horsey. That's 4. Since we are, like I said, we already have shiny Haunter, and we already have the shiny Piloswine. So now it'll be really cool if we could get shiny unknowns. So if you ever thought about that. So, and then if you look at the very tippity top, you see Pachirisu, which is a regional. So we might actually regionals, just like they did for Thanksgiving, I believe 2 years ago, we had the release of a widespread Farfetch'd for Thanksgiving. So they might be doing this for Pachirisu. Hopefully, keep your fingers crossed because we don't really know. But yeah, if not, it'll probably just be for Go Fest, so you have to go to those areas to actually obtain it. But if I feel like they can do it in these areas, like in Chicago or wherever they're going, if it's a regional, it's supposed to stay regional. But like I said, they did the same thing with Farfetch'd, so they might be doing it widespread if you can't make it to these events. Because that's why Niantic said, don't worry. because it might make this into a widespread thing. So we'll have to just stay tuned for that. And yeah, so basically guys, stay tuned for the next part of this video. Alright, now if you haven't already known, which you should, because when you open up Pokemon Go, that you would actually see this pop up on your screen and you'll be able to check it out. But like I said, if you haven't, or if you haven't played Pokemon Go in a while, this is what's going on. So basically here it says challenge Latios during this special raid weekend. Now remember when Shiny Latias went live a couple of weeks ago, or last month or something like that, Niantic was saying that Latios will be getting its own special raid weekend. So this is it right here. So basically here it says, trainers, after your impressive efforts in challenging Latias, do you have what it takes to challenge the other Eon Pokemon? Now from Monday, April 15th to Monday, April 22nd, 2019, by the way, that's next Monday, there will be a special raid week and the legendary Pokemon Latios will be available in raid battles. Take a look at the details below. So basically these are the times. So dating time, like I said, is Monday, April 15th, 2019 from 1 p.m. to Monday, April 22nd, 2019, and at 1 p.m. PDT, which is 4 o'clock for us. And then it features the legendary Pokemon Latios will be joining raid battles, obviously. And if you're lucky, you may encounter a Shiny Latios. So if you don't know already, Shiny Latios is actually an aqua green. So, I mean, it's really cool looking. And I'll also show you a picture of that too. It says, do you have what it takes to challenge Latios? Get ready to go, trainer. And best of luck, stay safe and happy exploring the Pokemon Go team. So, with that being said, Latios is coming next week. So, and it will last all the way until April 22nd. So, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. That's a whole week, obviously, because it says week right there. But anyway, yeah, so let's jump into the next part of this video and the very last part of this video, because this is the main topic of this video. So stay tuned. Alright trainers, so basically this is the last part of this video, and this is the biggest. We're talking about a brand new Mewtwo that will be coming to Pokemon Go. So here, or should I say hopefully, but from the way everything is going and everything is in the meta or the game code, it says here Pokemon Go Shiny Out, Armor In. Surprise event for April. So we're gonna jump into this right now. Now if you notice, if you look at the screen, you see Mewtwo, because that was the Mewtwo from the very first Pokemon movie. So we're gonna talk about this. Alright, so here it says near the end of Pokemon Go bug out event, which actually ends today at 4 o'clock. So if you have not tried to get any of your shinies, or haven't received any of your shinies while you was out playing, or haven't gotten your shiny Scyther, get out here now, because like I said, the event ends at 4 o'clock. So yeah, anyway, here we're gonna jump into this. So anyways, it's near the end of the Pokemon Go bug out event, a set of codes appeared in the game's backend pointing to a new contender. This is a new form of Mewtwo, one of the most epic Pokemon in the game, and indeed in the history of the game series. If what we've seen this weekend is true, the newest version of the original Pokemon movie is a good sign of what's to come in game, which, like I said, is the Mewtwo that might be coming. Metal Mewtwo, Mechanic Mewtwo, what did it say in the beginning? Oh yeah, Armored Mewtwo might be actually coming to Pokemon Go. Now, this is why I say it will be coming to Pokemon Go, because like I said, it's already in the game's code. 3 forms of Mewtwo are now in the code for the game Pokemon Go. They include Mewtwo _A equals 133, Mewtwo _A _ intro equals 134, and Mewtwo _ normal equals 135. Now this update to the code included a change to the way in which Incense summons Pokemon too. In the near future, Incense will work with new forms as well as originals. What that means is we might actually be able to see shinies being spawned by Incense, because remember they did for what they did for the this bug out event. We ended up getting more increased spawns by Incense, because I guess Niantic was realizing that no one is really using Incense, and that's true because Incense doesn't really work. I mean, it works, but it's like it spawns really boring Pokemon. So now Niantic is coming up with a new way for us to start using new Incense. So I think that, I mean, well, coming up with Incense and how to use it. So we can actually see different kinds of Pokemon or different kind of Pokemon. So anyway, you'll have a chance to see shiny Pokemon right on your front doorstep. And as I was saying, that's correct. We'll probably be able to see shiny Pokemon. We won't have to end up actually clicking the Pokemon to actually see whether it's shiny or not. It'll also spawn, just like when I showed you guys my shiny Ash Ketchum Hat Pikachu. It'll already spawn right there, and you'll actually see it, which I think is pretty cool. If you hadn't seen the picture, I will also throw that up there on the screen so you can see what it looks like already. Well, I don't have the screenshot of when it was in the wild, which I should have, but I will show you the picture if you have not seen the picture of when I have got my shiny Ash Ketchum Hat Pikachu. So yeah, basically here it says, it's been tipped that Armored Mewtwo was considered in the recent past. Whether or not it'll make the final cut, we shall see. So keep your fingers crossed, but they said it's in the game's code, so we might see Armored Mewtwo coming to Pokemon Go. Alright, now, so it says an update to search parameters was made this past week as well. If you're used to searching for baby Pokemon, you'll now want to search eggs only instead. So in order to see your baby Pokemon, you must type in eggs only in the search bar in your Pokemon bag storage. So that's true enough, though it's not sensible and makes for a much more confusing set of rules when it comes down to it, but it is what it is. Alright, so the update version is 0.139.1, included references to Adventure Sync version 2 with notifications for nearby Pokemon, special items. Descriptions were added for a number of new Alolan Pokemon in the Pokedex. A set of new poses were added for both male and female users, including Go Time, Left Hip Stance, Right Hip Stance, Power Pose, Tough Stance, Pokeball, Show Off, Sassy Pokeball, Prize Pokeball, Pokeball Flex, Holding Pokeball, and Idle. There'll be a new set of badges that arrive in-game on April 18th, so get ready for that. So when you get, I guess, the new gym badges, it'll be set for April 18th. So like I said, we get new badges on April 18th. I'm gonna say it again to make it even, April 18th. So anyway here, and more for the 19th, 20th, 21st, and the 22nd. So basically, like I said, you already know we're getting new badges for those dates, which is not that far off. Now, since while Niantic previously noted that there'd be a Pokemon Go Safari Zone event in Germany this year, a wide variety of Safari Zone tasks lead us to believe the event may be more widespread. And that's why I said, because Pokemon Go Fest will be, or hopefully will be, widespread. And if it is, everyone around the world will be able to take part in it, because Niantic actually made an event like this once before, around the time Pokemon Go first came out, and we were able to get a lot more item drops from Pokestops, if you remember that, because I surely do. I think that was pretty cool. And it was basically the event where you had to, if people took part, I think it was the last Earth Day event, something like that, and more people that took part in the Earth Day event, which, by the way, Earth Day event is also coming up, so look out for that also. But yeah, so basically that's how it was. So Niantic is probably doing the same thing for Go Fest, so keep your fingers crossed, because Niantic is mentioning all this widespread event for the Go Fest for all 3 events. And I don't think there's not going to be any more Safari Zones, so it's just going to be Pokemon Go Fest. So anyway, let's get into the rest of this. Or actually, I take that back. It's not that there's no more Safari Zone, but Niantic is making it more about Go Fest. Whether or not they're making these events widespread, whether or not there's not going to be no more Safari Zones and just Go Fest, or if it's just going to be just Go Fest, whatever it is, Niantic is making it widespread. So anyway, here it says, included in the Safari Zone tasks added to the list are earning candy for walking with a buddy Pokemon, catching Pokemon, using berries to help catch Pokemon, sending gifts, spinning Pokestops, hatching eggs, using Nanite berries, using Pinite berries. Now, there's a new set of schedule and free raids added without specific dates and times near a campaign events button, a new imagery for promotion Pokestops and gyms. Users will find more features and bonuses likely for interacting with Lucky Friends soon too, because basically Niantic is talking about coming out with Lucky Friends, so that's something else. If you had known, it's now being known. So yeah, Lucky Friends is coming soon. Alright guys, before I wrap this video up, basically you guys already know that Origin Form Guarantee is already out, so hopefully you'll be able to catch that if you haven't already. Now anyway, update, there will be at least one major event in April, aside from the list of dates mentioned above. Niantic revealed today that on April 10th, 2019, the same day as the lunch raids from 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. in your local time zone, there'll be a new legendary. Oh no, that is it. The local time zone, there'll be a new legendary lunch hour. At this limited time event, users find an increased number of 5-star raids, which I went over, featuring origin form guaranteeing it during the event hour. So anyway, guys, that's gonna wrap this video up. That's basically everything. But yeah, it's hype for this armored, ironclad, whatever you call it, steel, metal Mewtwo, because like I said, it's coming from the first ever Pokemon movie. So if we see this in Pokemon Go, everybody and their mother is gonna want this. So yeah, so make sure you, and I don't know how many trainers it's gonna take to take down this Pokemon. Probably the usual 6 to 8 or something like that, if not more. I don't know. We just gonna have to see once it comes out, if it comes out. But like I said, it's in Game Code, so 10 to 1 it probably will come out. So get excited for that. That's tons of hype. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna wrap this video up. Make sure you guys like, comment, sub, share this video wherever you share cool stuff. Comment down below. Smack a like on this video. Crush the notification bell so you can stay updated on my latest videos. Make sure you turn post notifications on so you can also stay updated on my latest videos. And yeah, make sure you also are hitting that like button, not just on Facebook, but on my YouTube channel, because it helps my channel out. But yeah, that's gonna wrap this video up. And as always, guys, peace and love. Stay blessed, stay humble, and yeah, and be blessed. And I'm out. Peace.
Can't bother with this kind of fussing when we've been walking this blind, frustrated, outdated. What's on your mind? Drove for this time, all on the line. Try trading me places, what would you find? I met you in a crowd of people. I fell for you, nothing to do.